Good morning, good afternoon, everyone, whichever part of the world you are listening from. I am Diptarko, and today I'm going to speak about graffiti cleaning and conservation at Tughlakabad Fort, Delhi. This is a project that I was engaged with since 2019 with Speaking Archaeologically. Speaking Archaeologically is a research organization that is based in India and Britain. And we basically are an education group on archaeology, and we conduct archaeological research among students and research scholars. The aim of my project was to highlight the problems of graffiti that are often found on the walls of Tughlakabad Fort in Delhi, and also to explore the possibilities of scientific cleaning and treatment. So Tughlakabad Fort is a 14th century medieval fort that is situated within the city of Delhi. The nearest landmark is the World Heritage Site of Qutub Minar, which is 7.6 kilometers west of the site. Historically speaking, Tughlakabad Fort is largely a grey granite structure. Granite is an igneous rock which has a largely siliceous and other mineralogical composition. And at Tughlakabad, we also find occasional use of quartzite and quartzite stones, which are set in lime mortar. So the aim of my research was to highlight how the problem of graffiti can be dealt with. So first, I wanted to look at the definition of graffiti. So according to the ICOMOS Illustrated Glossary of Stone Deterioration Patterns, graffiti is any engraving or scratching or cutting or application of paint or ink or any such medium on the surfaces of stone or any such substrate. So when graffiti paints are applied on historic monuments, that causes a kind of bonding with the material of the stone and the substrate because of certain pigments that are present within the paint. And this increases and accelerates the process of damage of the historic material. So my project was based on a survey that was carried out at Tughlakabad Fort in 2019 September and 2020 January. And on the basis of my ground survey, I conducted a photographic documentation of the site and also made a site vulnerability report to understand what are the causes of vulnerabilities. And graffiti turned out to be one of the main causes of threat that the site faces at present. I conducted a review of graffiti treatment techniques that have been applied throughout the world. Generally, any graffiti treatment technique takes into account the nature of the material that is being dealt with. It takes into account the characteristics like the porosity, the strength of the stone that it is dealing with, and also the environmental conditions in which the building is set. There are mainly three graffiti cleaning techniques that I encountered in the course of my research that have been used in various parts of the world. One of them is chemical methods of cleaning. So in chemical methods, we use specific acids and chemicals. So like if we are looking at black enamel spray paint on the surface, then it has been suggested that cyclohexanone is a is an effective chemical that can be used. Mechanical cleaning is a less destructive process or a less invasive process. Mechanical cleaning involves simply washing with water or even controlled dry sanding or other methods like hydropneumatic cleaning. And lastly, there are laser cleaning methods for graffiti removal. So this involves using different wavelengths of something called ND-YV04 laser to remove different pigments. And it has been found through several research interventions in different parts of the world that when we're dealing with granitic structures like Tughlakabad is a granite structure, as I mentioned, it would help if we use a third harmonic wave and we use it with a combination of certain chemical and mechanical methods. So at Tughlakabad Fort, um, there is no single method of graffiti cleaning which could help us. This is primarily because there are different other factors which affect graffiti cleaning. So one of them is that the rate of weathering, the other is the impact of pollutants, the other is the amount of littering and waste that is there around the site. Then there is a lot of activity of microorganisms and vegetal matter. And lastly, the nature of the rock that we're dealing with. So my conclusions from the project were that at Tughlakabad forts, we have to take into account all these factors involved, and a graffiti cleaning technique can only then be proposed based on an assessment of all these factors. Thank you so much. And these are a list of the references which are also there in the posters that I've shared. And I would like to acknowledge Ms. Shia Gautam, who had been my research supervisor. Thank you so much.